Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host for this evening. It's Mr. Darrell Johnson. Good evening and welcome along to tonight's live stream. It is Aston Villa travelling to Brighton. The Amex Stadium is ready for hopefully another great match of Premier League football. My name is Darrell Johnson. Great to have your company tonight. Welcome along to the stream. Looking forward to what will be a really good game. Of course, it is 5th versus 4th in the Premier League. 5th place Brighton against 4th place Aston Villa. Two teams that have done pretty well. Certainly Aston Villa. The start they had, they didn't have a very good start of the season, but then obviously ever since then, 13 games in, first 5 games they were poor, but then of course they picked up from the next 7 or 8 games and they've played some excellent football across the wins that they've had. Obviously, I went to their game when they beat Bournemouth by 4-0, and I will say they were absolutely excellent. Bournemouth didn't play particularly great. They had opportunities, but Aston Villa were really good that day, and they were just clinical side, weren't they? The table at the moment, there's probably going to be some chopping and changing in positions today. It's going to be one of those nights where there's going to be a lot of changes. There's a lot of teams dropping points and a lot of teams gaining points. Brighton Hove Albion at the moment sit on 22 points, just 1 point ahead of Manchester United and Liverpool and Everton, but level on points with 6th place Sunderland, who play Liverpool. I believe they play Liverpool this evening as well, so this is quite an important game for them. As for Aston Villa, they are just above Brighton Hove Albion by 2 points on 24, tied with Chelsea, but behind on goal difference. Now, obviously, Chelsea take on Leeds tonight. I'm hoping Leeds get absolutely tonked because I can't stand them. However, I wouldn't be shocked if they didn't get tonked. And obviously, second is Manchester City, 2 points behind the current league leaders Arsenal, who play Brentford tonight. Manchester City involved in a 9-goal thriller at Craven Cottage yesterday. And, I was out, obviously, doing some recording, but, I've heard it was 5-4, and I was like, what on earth is going on? It was just crazy, wasn't it? It really was crazy. But tonight, it's 2 teams, both on the same goal difference. Villa have scored less goals than Brighton, but have also conceded less than Brighton. So Brighton have scored more, but have also conceded more than Aston Villa. The game taking place, of course, at the Amex Stadium. Nice little stadium, actually, the Amex Stadium. Good stadium to play for the Premier League. Let's hope for a decent game tonight. There is other games, of course, taking place this evening. Arsenal v Brentford at 7:30, along with this game. Burnley against Crystal Palace and Wolves against Nottingham Forest. And then the 2 8:15 kickoffs are Leeds v Chelsea, Sunderland travelling to Anfield to take on the former champions Liverpool, which will be a decent game. Harvey's done a decent job of these graphics, hasn't he? He's got a Christmas wreath around the Dazzer Football Stand logo at the top of the screen, and a little, sort of like a TV in a way, with Merry Christmas, and a little Christmas tree down the bottom, and a couple of Christmas lights at the top as well. I tell you what, he's clever with his graphics, isn't he? I think it's very, very, very smart, very clever. So that'll be that's what you'll see for the next couple of streams, obviously, as we're going into the Christmas, we're going into New Year, of course. Welcome to Scotty B, who actually commented earlier on, saying, hello, me old bruv, and 2-1 Villa. Fair enough. I think this is a game that's going to have plenty of goals. I think Brighton will definitely score goals. Villa will score goals. I'm going to go for 3-2 to Aston Villa. In my opinion, I think Aston Villa will just have the edge. Although I'm not going to lie, obviously it's a strong team they've put out, but they have got some excellent players on the bench, Aston Villa. We'll go for obviously the 2 teams in full in a couple of minutes' time. But don't forget to get involved in the live chat. Get involved in the live poll, actually, which I haven't started. Speaking of which. Well done, Harry. Who's Bergton? Who's Bergton? Well done, you can't spell. Yeah, great spelling. Oh dear. How do you spell it? IT. No, right. Anyways. So yeah, a couple of games to look forward to tonight. There is also games in the Scottish Premiership, big night of action in Scottish Premiership as well. Aberdeen against St Mirren, Celtic against Dundee, Dundee United against Rangers, Falkirk against Motherwell, Hearts against Kilmarnock. Bayern are also playing in the Bayern are playing tonight in the DFB Pokal away to Union Berlin, the team that almost ended Bayern's unbeaten run. Only the game's not available in England. I don't even know where you can get it in England. Actually, it's all the foreign countries mainly. Also, Crewe are losing to Stockport in the EFL Trophy tonight as well. So, kickoff comes in about 20 minutes' time. Aston Villa have scored 16 goals this season, which is actually 14th best in the league. However, they've got the best percentage of goals from outside the box in the league. But when it comes to shooting from outside the box, they have some excellent players. Matty Cash, who can hit them from distance. Amadou Onana, which we obviously saw against AFC Bournemouth with that really good goal. Morgan Rogers can hit them from long distance as well. And you do also have, as obviously Ollie Watkins can shoot. He doesn't really shoot from long distance. He tends to be more of the fox in the box, I would class him as. But obviously Onana's shot from distance. John McGinn has scored a few goals from outside the box in all competitions this season. So the one capable of shooting from outside the box. Odds on there being a goal from outside the penalty area tonight? I wouldn't be surprised. I think one of the goals will be from outside the penalty area tonight, and it wouldn't surprise me at all, given the quality of that Aston Villa squad. I'm not going to give you a peek at the lineup. I'm not going to give you one through the lineup just yet, but I will say there's a couple of players to definitely watch out in these teams. For Brighton, of course, Lewis Dunk. Watch out for him on the corners if he gets his knocking on some of the corners. Carlos Baleba, by the way, has been excellent. Yakuba Minter as well, excellent player. I'm also going to say Fedi Kalioglu can pop up with 1 or 2 assists here and there as well. I know he hasn't exactly lit up the Premier League. There's also Danny Welbeck as well. Jack Hinchelwood scored. I think he's scored 1 goal this season, hasn't he? The youngster. For Aston Villa, of course, you've got obviously the World Cup winning goalkeeper, known as the best goalkeeper in the world, Emiliano Martinez. And then you've also got, of course, John McGinn, Ollie Watkins, Morgan Rogers, Yuri Tielemans, Emi Buendia, Daniel Marlin, Jadon Sancho, of course. Not forgetting as well Ian Maatsen, who's popped up with a few goals in the past as well. So I think there's probably better players. I think Villa have probably the stronger team, but Brighton on their day can be a tough side to beat, certainly at the Amex. So let's see if the American Express Community Stadium, known now as the Amex, let's see if the Amex will be in full voice tonight, and let's hope for a good match. Right, we're going to give you a run-through of the 2 teams in full, but first of all, a run-through of tonight's match officials. Tonight's match officials brought to you by Darrell Johnson. The referee for tonight's game, Andy Madley. The assistant referees, Nicholas Hopton and Craig Taylor. The fourth official for tonight's game is Ruben Ricardo. And on VAR this evening is John Brooks, alongside his assistant, Dan Wabathan. The 2 starting lineups, starting with Aston Villa. In goal, number 23, Emiliano Martinez. Number 2, Matty Cash. Number 4, Ezri Konsa. Number 7, John McGinn. Number 11, Ollie Watkins. Number 14, Pau Torres. Number 22, Ian Maatsen. Number 24, Amadou Onana. Number 27, Morgan Rogers. Number 29, Evon Gesant. Number 44, Boubacar Kamara. on the bench for Aston Villa this evening. Number 40, Marco Bizzo. Number 3, Victor Lindelof. Number 8, Yuri Tielemans. Number 10, Emiliano Buendia. Number 12, Luca Dean. Number 16, Andres Garcia. Number 17, Daniel Malen. Number 19, Jadon Sancho. And number 26, Lamare Bogada. And the team tonight for the Seagulls for Brighton and Hove Albion, in goal for them is number 1, Bart Verbruggen. Number 5, Lewis Dunk. Number 6, Jan-Paul van Hecker. Number 8, Brian Gruder. Number 9, Stefanos Tsimas. Number 11, Yankuba Minter. Number 17, Carlos Baleba. Number 24, Ferdi Cardiolu. Number 25, Diego Gomez. Number 27, Mats Weifer. And number 29, Maxime de Kuiper. And the substitutes for Brighton and Hove Albion this evening. Goalkeeper, number 23, Jason Steele. Number 13, Jack Hinchelwood. Number 18, Danny Welbeck. Number 19, Chavalampos Kostalas. No. Chavalampos Kostulas. I spent 10 hours trying to work out how to pronounce that name, actually. Number 21, Olivier Boscali. Number 34, Joel Veltman. Number 42, Diego Coppola. Number 49, Joe Knight. And number 58, Nehemia Oriola. Those are the two teams in full. Let's go back onto the main screen. What the hell? Why's the dog running there?
Oh my god! Myself is the pretty slip in my hand. These headphones are far too noise cancelling.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. That's really good. Oh dear. Got scared by his own dog. That's brilliant. Oh dear. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on the graphics, by the way. I think they're quite nice. Very Christmassy with the layout of it in the middle. Nice Christmassy bit, which is always nice. One vote on the poll, by the way, and Brighton to win. According to, well, obviously Harry, but I assume he might be the one that's voted on the poll. Don't forget to get involved in the poll, by the way. Let's hope it's not a quiet stream tonight, because the last one or two streams have been flat as a fart. Crewe are winning against Stockport in the EFL Trophy at the moment. Stuttgart and Freiburg are the there was games last night, weren't they? Oh, good! Leverkusen beat Dortmund. Bye! That's brilliant. Yeah, so Dortmund... So by Leverkusen, Stuttgart, Hertha Berlin, Freiburg, St. Pauli, and Leipzig are all through. Stuttgart and Freiburg becoming the 5th and 6th team to qualify, with Hamburg playing Holstein and Bayern travelling to Union. Hopefully Bayern will qualify. It'd be quite funny if Holstein actually beat Hamburg. That'd be quite amusing. So you got a full night of football here. Obviously the game tonight between Brighton and Aston Villa should be a really good match. But then also don't forget, of course, you've got all the goal updates from all the games across the Premier League tonight. As I mentioned in the table, it's 5th versus 4th. And a big game for both of these teams, because with Sunderland playing against Liverpool, A win for either of them will send them above Brighton if Brighton fail to win. If Aston Villa lose, they go down to 5th, and then and if Sunderland do manage to win against Liverpool, they will climb to 3rd, depending on the result in Leeds v Chelsea. So there could be a few teams moving positions tonight. I'm hoping that Liverpool... Well, I think Liverpool will probably beat Sunderland, but I'm hoping for either a draw or... I'm actually going to say this, a Sunderland win, because it keeps United in the same position. But, although I suppose a win for Liverpool, we are still in touch with we're still in that top 5 race, and we got West Ham tomorrow, which is a game that, in all honesty, we should definitely win. They've lost 8 this season. I don't know what their away record's like. Speaking of home and away record, let me have a look actually at Palace and Brighton's. Brighton and Aston Villa's records home and away. Brighton have the 6th best home record in the league, behind Sunderland, Aston Villa, Brentford, Arsenal and Man City. As for Aston Villa, their away record, 10th. 10th away form. It's funny, both Brighton and Aston Villa are better at home than they are away, of course. But they're all very close to each other. Like, Villa have had one more game at home than Brighton. Obviously, Brighton win today, they go ahead of Aston Villa for home form. But away form-wise, both teams are on 8 points. So, it couldn't really be more tighter, could it really, in the context of the season? And obviously, remember that other games take place tonight, so the table will be chopping and changing. Every kick of the ball is going to be pretty important tonight. So, are we going to see any long-range goals? Fingers crossed. Are we going to see an entertaining game? Hopefully. We never know. We'll see what happens. In the meantime, everyone gets on to getting a start. So good for him to be starting, of course. I'm surprised that the likes of Yuri Tielemans, Emi Buendia, Luca Dean, Daniel Marlin, etc. all miss out. They're all on the bench. Morgan Rogers starts, which is no surprise. Ollie Watkins starting up front, of course. Big John McGinn, Matty Cash, Pau Torres, the very reliable Emiliano Martinez, who made a great save from Semenyo's penalty when we went to Villa against Bournemouth. As for Brighton, obviously back for Bruggen. Not a bad keeper, to be fair. He's done alright for them. Jan-Paul van Hekke, another Dutchie in that team. Yankuba Minter has been, in my opinion, one of their players of the season, because I think he's been absolutely excellent. So, people who have him on their Premier League fantasy will be keeping an eye on him. Carlos Baleba, obviously, was linked with a move to Man United. We didn't go for him in the end. Donny Welbeck on the bench. Olivier Boscagli. I think he's a decent defender. I don't think he's done very well, mind here. Joe Veltman on the bench as well. So, a couple of players there that we can all keep an eye out for. But I think most of the focus is going to be on Aston Villa with the team they have. I think on paper, in my opinion, from a neutral perspective, obviously, I think in my opinion, Aston Villa have the stronger team, the stronger squad. But that doesn't mean that they're going to win the match. Honestly, I do think Aston Villa will just edge it, but I think both teams will score 2 or 3 goals. I think we could have some. I think we'll have plenty of goals tonight. Though I say that, we could end up with a bloody 1-0 Villa or something. I think Brighton will score goals. I think they will play well, but I do also think Aston Villa will just have that. I think Aston Villa will just be slightly more clinical and probably the better side. But I don't think there's going to be too much to separate these two sides tonight. I think it's going to be fairly tight. I think both teams will definitely score goals. And if I'm going to pick any goal scorers, Yankuba Minter, John McGinn, I'm going to say actually as well, Morgan Rogers. I'm going to stick my neck out here and I'm going to say Matty Cash. I wouldn't be surprised if Matty Cash smashed one in from 25 yards because he's known for doing that. I mean, I've gone for 3-2 Villa. I think the other scorer potentially... I actually think Minter might get 2 actually for Brighton. And I think it'll be Matty Cash, Ollie Watkins... Matty Cash, Morgan Rogers and potentially John Biggins. So, yeah, 3 different goal scorers for Villa, and I think Minter gets 2. Be interesting to see how Minter actually does play. These are 2 really good sides this season. They're going to be tough opponents, I think, later on in the season. Don't forget, of course, that after these games, the next games in the Premier League are this weekend. FA Cup weekend, of course, for League 1, League 2 and the non-league clubs. Of course, there is some games in League 1, League 2 taking place, obviously. Aston Villa's next game is against Arsenal, so this is a good chance for a really good opportunity for Aston Villa to climb further away from 5th and cement their place in the top 4, with them obviously playing Arsenal at the weekend, and I'm not going to lie, I don't think they'll beat them at all. But it'd be funny if they did. As for Brighton and Hove Albion, I say the games don't get any easier for them. Their next game is against... actually, it should be a win for them. The next game is at home to West Ham United. But obviously, West Ham are a team that you don't want to take lightly because they can pop up with some surprising results. So you never know what's going to happen. You don't know what to expect sometimes in the Premier League. Players are about to come out onto the field. And we're going to get this game underway. Brighton against Aston Villa. Live with me, your host, Mr. Darrell Johnson. Looking forward to what should be an entertaining match. Right, well, I'll have to quickly change that. There's been a change in the lineup for Aston Villa. Emi Martinez has picked up a knock during the warm-up, which means that he is no longer going to be in the starting lineup for Aston Villa. So he's not in the starting lineup now for Aston Villa. So who's going to be the sub-keeper then? Oh, I can't change it now. So Emi Martinez injured. There we go. And the flame cannons are going off. Fairly full Amex Stadium, as you would expect. The Amex. Ready and waiting for another Premier League night under the floodlights. 2 teams led out by the captains, Lewis Dunk and John McGinn. So, Emi Martinez not in the Aston Villa team now as he has picked up an injury. So it will be Marco Bizzo now in goal. I'm just waiting to find out who is going to be the substitute then for... Who's going to be the subkeeper for Villa then? Who's the subkeeper now for Villa? What we're going to do is, instead of doing the Villa lineup first, we'll do the lineup for Brighton first, because that hasn't changed. Tonight's team starting with Brighton and Hove Albion. Number 1, Bart Verbruggen. Number 5, Lewis Dunk. Number 6, Jan-Paul van Hecker. Number 8, Brian Guda. Number 9, Stefanos Tsimas. Number 11, Jan Kuba Minter. Number 17, Carlos Baleba. Number 24, Ferdi Cardiolu. 25, Diego Gomez. 27, Mats Pfeiffer. 29, Maxime de Kuiper. Congratulations also to the captain, Lewis Dunk, who is making his 500 appearance for Brighton Hove Albion tonight. Substitute for Brighton Hove Albion, number 23, Jason Steele. Number 13, Jack Hinchelbud. Number 18, Danny Welbeck. Number 19, Charalampos Kostulas. Number 21, Olivier Boscagli. Number 34, Joel Veltman. Number 42, Diego Coppola. Number 49, Joe Knight. Number 58, Nehemiah Oriola. For Aston Villa. In goal for Aston Villa, Emi Martinez has picked up an injury in the warm-up, so in goal will be number 40, Marco Bizzo. Number 2, Matty Cash. 4, Ezri Konza. 7, John McGinn. 11, Ollie Watkins. 14, Pau Torres. 22, Ian Matson. 24, Amadou Onana. 27, Morgan Rogers. 29, Evan Gisont. Number 44, Boubacar Kamara. Substitutes: number 3, Victor Lindelof. Number 8, Yuri Tielemans. Number 10, Emiliano Buendia. Number 12, Luca Dean. Number 16, Andres Garcia. Number 17, Daniel Marlin. Number 19, Jadon Sancho. And number 26, Lamare Bogare. Didn't say the sub-goalkeeper because we don't know who is now on the bench, actually, for Aston Villa. Because Marco Bizzo, who was the sub-keeper, is now in the starting lineup. Referees for tonight's game: Andy Madley, Nicholas Hopton, Craig Taylor, Ruben Ricardo, and on VAR is John Brooks alongside Dan Robathan. Off and running. Now, did it come up with... Did it come up... Did they put the Aston Villa lineup on the screen so that to tell us who was on the bench for them? So Marco Bizzo. Okay, so it's Hollinshead now who is the sub goalkeeper for Aston Villa. So the sub goalkeeper is Hollinshead. Number 60. Let's try and find out what he's... I don't actually know. Oh, hello, good ball forward. Yakuba Minter was chasing that and didn't get it. So I don't know if they've updated it. Probably haven't. They probably haven't updated the lineup on here. No, they have updated it now. There we go. It says Emi Martinez is the sub goalkeeper. He's not. He's out of the squad now because of that knock. So it will be. Is that the guy? Yeah. Ronnie Hollinshead. Number 60. Ronnie Hollinshead. Here is the sub goalkeeper. Yeah, there we go, sorted. Just trying to make a note of which goalkeeper's which now. So 2 votes for Brighton, 1 for Villa. Good. Keep getting involved in the poll, by the way. Right. We carry on then, and we can finally get on with the action. My clock's ahead, actually. Tell you, Aston Villa fans are very loud when it comes to doing that yippee-yi-yi, yippee-yi-yo. I think it's the Villa War, isn't it? They're really loud when it comes to that. Heard it at the at Villa Park, and my God, it was so loud. It echoed around the entire stadium. It was like, it was so loud, it was ridiculous. Brighton with a ball forward. That's going to go straight to Maccabizo. Fifth versus fourth in the league then. And so far it's just been Aston Villa seeing more of the ball. But Brighton trying to put them under pressure. Trying to put the team press on early on. But then Hecker gives away a free kick right near the halfway line. Just inside the Aston Villa half. It's just to the side of the D at the halfway line. Taken short then. Ian Martin playing it back into the defence then. Pau Thomas plays it forward. Good one by Boubacar Kamara, but loses the ball in the end. Brighton looking to come away with it. Play goes down there, no foul given. No free kick there. That's a foul though. He's tripped. Going to be a couple of players getting tripped over. Oh, a long ball forward. Good idea, but too much power on that. It goes straight to the Brighton and Hove Albion goalkeeper, Bart Verbruggen. So just to confirm for anyone who's just tuned in, Emi Martinez was in the starting lineup tonight for Aston Villa, but he has picked up a knock during the warm-ups, which has ruled him out of the match. Marco Bizzo will be in goal tonight for Aston Villa, with the under-21s goalkeeper Wani Hollinshead on the bench for the Villains. So just to confirm, Emi Martinez, injured in the warm-up, will not be featuring tonight for Aston Villa. It is also now the pinned message as well. I have pinned it up on the message now. Because on the starting lineups that I did have, it did have Emi Martinez and Marco Bizzo, but it is now Marco Bizzo and Wani Hollinshead. It's always a good job. It's a good job that you have a third goalkeeper, isn't it? 3 goalkeepers is actually a really good thing, because if one gets injured, the other one goes in, doesn't it? There's a Brighton Hove Albion manager, Fabian Herzler, the Deutsch Chefstrainer, as they say in Germany, Chefstrainer, the manager basically, or head coach, whatever it is really you want to call it. But the German manager, Fabian Herzler, has done really well with Brighton and Hove Albion, to be fair. I mean, he's got them off 5th at the moment. He's got them in, not exactly in the Champions League spot. It'll depend on the coefficient rankings. At the moment, he's got them in the Europa League league phase spot. 22 points from a possible 39, which for Brighton and Hove Albion I think is a really good start. It's not really a start I expected from Brighton. I thought Brighton would be maybe sort of around mid-table. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh, but I was expecting Brighton to sort of be mid-table. I was expecting Aston Villa to be definitely up there. But I'm amazed by how well Brighton have done this season, and the job that Fabian Herzl has done has been absolutely superb so far. Although that wasn't exactly a good pass there, was it, from Lewis Dunk? Lewis Dunk making his 500th appearance today for Brighton and Hove Albion, so many congratulations to Lewis Dunk there. In that defensive duo with Jan-Paul van Hecker, the Dutch defender. Well, I thought it was fair. I thought it was a fairly full stadium. That stand there's not exactly full. There is quite a few empty seats over there. Nighttime game in the winter. Oh, good looking ball. It's headed out for a corner. Villa players are furious. They think it was a goal kick. They thought it came off the Brighton man. I don't think it did. Originally, I thought it did come off an Aston Villa head. I don't know. The corner anyway for Brighton Hove Albion then early on. No, Van's chanting Albion, Albion. In swinging corner. The keeper misses it and it's found its way into the net. Brighton and Hove Albion have the lead. It's Jan-Paul van Hecker. Bit of a mess up there from that corner. That was a poor goal to concede. So the corner comes in, it's an in-swinging corner. Bezo's under pressure. He reached out for it, he misses it. It sort of bounces around the penalty area. Yeah, he misses it, sort of bounces around, and then it ends up... Let's have a look, I'm trying to work it out actually. Well, that was handball from Morgan Rogers anyway, twice. And actually, yeah. Van Hecker manages to head it into the side of the net. Scrappy goal. But he all count. Ooh. Now, they've just shown the replay of the cross that led to the corner. The referee, Andy Madley, gave the corner to Brighton and Hove Albion. But after reviewing that replay, it should have actually been a goal kick. It should have never been a corner. VAR are currently checking for a possible handball from that corner. So, is it coming or not? I thought it came off the hand of Morgan Rogers. I didn't think it was handball by Van Hecker. VAR decision, goal. No, that hits Morgan. It hits Morgan Rogers' arm actually. If anything, hits Rogers. If anything, doesn't hit his arm at all. Brighton Hove Albion have the lead, and as it stands, they're in the top four. They're in third place as it stands. They're coming forward again. Ooh. 1-0 to Brighton. Dreadful start for Aston Villa. The first goal for Brighton and Hove Albion, scored by number 6, Jan-Paul van Hecker. Ooh, good ball forward. Put the football next to him. Jan-Paul van Hecker scoring a goal. Bit of a cocker for Marco Bezo. Emi Martinez not looking exactly over the moon. He'll be frustrated about picking up a knock and being out of the team, but more frustrated by the fact that his replacement has made a bit of a hash of that corner. It's led to a Brighton goal. I can't say. I mean, I've got to say, Brighton have looked all right at the start. To be fair, I mean, there's been literally. I mean, that was literally what the first chance at goal, really. First chance, really. Brighton have seen less of the ball, but Villa have been poor at the start. Morgan Rogers over the first opportunity. Ollie Watkins deflected, and that's the first corner for Aston Villa. Good interception, that. So let's see how Aston Villa do from this corner then. I don't think Unai Emery will be very happy. Although knowing him in his pre-match interview, it would have been good evening. Villa looking to respond from this corner. It's swung in. It's headed away. Headed back in by Ian Maitson. Flicked on towards goal by Ezri Konza. And in the end, easy for Bart Verbruggen. Yes, well, let's hope it's not. Let's just hope it's only a knock and it's not something that's going to keep Emi Martinez out for a while. Because if he's out for a while, that's going to be dreadful news for Aston Villa. Not that Marco Bizzo is a bad goalie. He's not a bad goalkeeper. He's made a right old hash there. It's not going to fill him with any confidence, is it really? But yeah, it'd be a massive loss for Aston Villa if Emi Martinez is out for a while. But fingers crossed it's only a slight knock and he'll be back in the team next game. Right, I've still got some of this Iron Boo left. This Iron Boo's actually been downstairs since like last week. Still got loads of fizz in it. I only used it once last week, I think. Thank you. You can tell I'm in the Christmas spirit. It's a new song that I made up. All I want for Christmas is food. Right, sorry. It's by that singing herb, isn't it? Elvis Parsley. Elvis Parsley. That was shite. Anyways. Here's John McGinn on the right-hand side, looking to cross it in. Does get the crossing in the end, and it is a piece of piss. It's a piece of piss for the goalkeeper, that. Aston Villa getting themselves back into the game, though. But so far, not really troubling Bad Verbruggen as of yet. Someone is... I don't know who's spamming the buttons, but someone keeps spamming those buttons. Those reactions. So, cheers everyone. Up your nose. Ooh. I've got a plate of apple and peanut butter. I've got apple and peanut butter downstairs for tonight. 8 slices of apple. It's actually half an apple, actually, because I chop the apple in half, and then when I take one half away, and cut that half into a quarter, and then I cut the other half into. Yeah, so I cut the half really into it's like 8 slices only. So a plate of apple slices and some peanut butter. It's a long ball to switch the play, but it's hit with too much power. Goes past everyone and out for a throw-in to Aston Villa. Just to the right-hand side of the manager's technical area. Or just the right-hand side of Unai Emery, actually, to be precise. How far forward is Ian Maatsen going? I was going to say, how far forward is Ian Maatsen going? Going forward a bit too far. In the end, he decided to throw it back into the defence again. To Pau Torres, who plays it back to Maatsen. Namadou Onana scored a really good goal against Bournemouth, which we saw was a brilliant goal. It's got to be said. Latest goals coming in the Premier League. Arsenal 1, Brentford 0 already. I was supposed to keep an eye on those scores. Arsenal 1, Brentford 0. Who's scored? He's been an outstanding signing for them. He's a midfielder, but are they playing him at striker or something a minute? That's like his 10th Premier League goal. That's his 10th Premier League goal for Arsenal. Mikel Merino has scored again. Ben White got the assist. Liverpool fans aren't happy about Mo Salah being benched again by Arne Slot. Get all the goal updates for the Scottish Prem. Fucking hell, Real Madrid are 3-0 up at Bilbao. Mbappe scored twice. Pretend to be surprised. Crew versus Stockport is 1-1 by the way in the EFL Trophy. That is in the round of the round of 32, I believe. Seven people have voted. 5 people think Brighton will win. In the box from the free kick from the right hand side. Didn't actually see what happened because I was looking at the scores, so sorry about that. But free kick came in anyway and it was just thumped clear. The ball's with Bart Verbruggen, about 25 yards off his goal line in the centre. Plays it to Lewis Dunk, who plays a lovely long ball forward. Lovely long through ball. That's unlucky. So unlucky. The lad was trying. I don't know who it was that was trying to get to it, but just didn't get to it. Got out for an Aston Villa goal kick. Who was it? I think it might have been Kadiolu. So yeah, can you get involved in the poll, by the way? Get involved in live chat as well. Thanks everyone for joining us. Very quiet live chat tonight, but I don't know. Sometimes it's quiet and sometimes it's not. Way! Enjoy your trip! Oh, ah. Oh. Oh. I said, way, enjoy your trip, but it turns out he's actually injured himself. Oh, dear. I'm saying enjoy your trip as a joke, but didn't think he'd injured himself. Bloody hell. Game's been stopped anyway. Pau Torres wanted the game to be stopped. I think that'll be Stefanos Tsimas who's down, I believe. Doesn't look like a particularly good. Doesn't look like a very good injury, but I mean he's sat up at least. But Danny Welbeck warming up just to be on the safe side. He might have, he might have twisted his. They're doing all these. They're doing all these knee stretches, but I think he might have twisted his knee. You know, he might have twisted his knee when he slipped. His knee might have twisted at the same time. So, well, the positive thing is Stefanos Tsimas is up, but he doesn't look very comfortable walking there. Walks to the side of the field, it doesn't look particularly comfortable. So let's have a look here. So I thought he slipped. Yeah, because I thought he'd slipped. But what's happened is his foot got caught. He got his foot caught in the turf, and then I think he's twisted his knee. It looks like he is going to be coming off though, so I think it is going to be an enforced substitution by the looks of it. But we wish him well, of course. We wish him well, obviously. It looks like Danny Welbeck is going to be coming on. It's going to be an enforced sub for Palace by the looks of it. Looking at the Van Hecker's down now, and I think he's got caught in the nose. The current standings: Arsenal will continue to be 5 points ahead at the top of the table with only 1 defeat this season. Brighton Hove Albion will move ahead of Chelsea for the meantime. Obviously, Chelsea play Leeds, and hopefully Chelsea will beat them. Brighton move up to third at the moment, 3 points behind Manchester City. And, it's not going to be Danny Welbeck that comes on. It looks like it's going to be Jack Hinchelwood instead. I thought Danny Welbeck was going to come on because they were showing Danny Welbeck a lot. But there you go. Substitution for Brighton and Hove Albion leaving the field is number 9, Stefanos Tsimas. Coming on the field to replace him is number 13, Jack Hinchelwood. Yeah, so Chelsea 4 for the moment, level with Aston Villa. Obviously, Chelsea don't start yet. Sunderland still 6 at the moment. They're yet to kick off. They play Liverpool later on. Palace drawing 0-0 at the moment against Burnley means they go ahead of Manchester United on goal difference into 7th place. That means 4 teams at the moment on 21 points. That is a clumsy foul. That is a free kick right outside the penalty area. Morgan Rogers not at all happy by the decision. But the free kick's been given, whether he's happy or not. Let's have a look at the... so it's on Gruder. But... No. I don't agree with him. I think that is a foul. I don't agree with Morgan Rogers at all. Villa fans aren't happy about it. He does go for the ball. He tries to get his left foot around to get the ball, but in the end he actually catches the. I think he catches the play. I don't think he gets the ball at all. Personally, maybe I'm just blind. I don't know. If this free kick is struck well, this could find the back of the net. This. So who's over this? There's 2 players over it for Brighton and Hove Albion here. It's Diego Gomez and Maxime de Kuiper. So it's either going to be Diego Gomez or Maxime de Kuiper who takes this free kick. I'm just going to refresh my camera because my camera seems to be behind. Who's going to be taking it? It's Maxime de Kuiper! Whoa! It's a good effort. Goes just over the bar. I think Marco Bizzo got a fingertip to it. He's tried to go for the far corner actually, and he's well hit. I think it was. To be fair, Marco Bizzo got a fingertip to it. He didn't take any chances, but I think that was always looping over. I don't think it was going in. 1-0 Bayern against Union. Thank you very much for coming. In the box from the corner again, headed away. And a bit of pushing in the penalty area from the corner. Free kick to Aston Villa. Dundee United are winning against Rangers. Rangers are shit. They are absolutely awful. Genuinely. Who? Celtic are leading Dundee FC. Oh, it's an own goal, I was going to say. I didn't know Bayern had a player called that. I'll keep you up to date of all the goals, by the way. Obviously, there's games in the Scottish Premiership as well. Some of them can be important for the table. Celtic and Hearts both playing tonight, not against each other, obviously. Celtic against Dundee FC. Midas scored for Celtic. And also games in the Premier League tonight. Great game at Craven Cottage, wasn't it, yesterday? 5-4 to Manchester City. And Ollie Watkins is in to equalise. Oh my God, he has completely fluffed these lines. You'd have expected him to score there. Stays on side, times his one perfectly. It's a good ball forward. And he goes for his right. He's looking for the far corner. Right-footed shot. Scuffs it. Straight at the goalkeeper. You'd have expected better from him, given the quality of Ollie Watkins. You know, Ollie Watkins is normally good from those positions. You'd have thought he'd have done better there. Oh, this is dangerous. Brighton are coming forward. This could be 2-0. It is! 2-0. And it's the substitute, Jack Hinchelwood, who's literally been on the field for less than 5 minutes. Jack Hinchelwood Goes for the shot. It does deflect. It looks like it deflects in. Does it deflect in? So here's the ball forward. That's a great ball. That's a really good ball from Gruder. Hinchelwood with the... I don't know if Hinchelwood's actually gone for the shot or whether he's tried to play it. No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. He's tried to play it across the face of goal. And it is an own goal by Pau Torres. Yeah, it's an own goal. Yep. It is an own goal. Jack Hinchelwood tries to play it across the penalty area. Gruder with the assist, mind. It's a good ball forward from Gruder. Hinchelwood's onside. He's through on goal. He's been unselfish trying to play it to, I think it was Yakuba Minter. I think it was Yakuba Minter that was also in the penalty area. He's tried to play it to him. It's come off Pau Torres. Wrong foot to the goalkeeper. 2-0, and it's an own goal. But it will... Jack Hinchelwood will get, obviously, the credit. Brighton Hove Albion's second goal. Scored in the 29th minute. An own goal. Aston Villa were all over the place at the back. Three shots, 3 on target for Brighton. 3 shots, 2 on target for Aston Villa. Being a case of, when you have your chances, take them. I'm not going to lie. 2 really poor goals for Aston Villa to concede. The first one is a cock-up from Bezo, and then just Villa couldn't get rid of it, and they just found its way into the net. And that second one, Jack Hinchelwood will get the credit. Gruder deserves a lot of credit, though, for that through ball, because it was an excellent ball. Hinchelwood will get the credit, obviously, for the goal, but it is an own goal from Pau Torres. And if they're not careful here, Villa, they could be 3-0 down. Brighton playing with confidence here. A lot of confidence, a lot of desire. And Villa just cannot... They are really struggling to get it out of their own half here. As Gruder tries to wriggle past 2 players. Doesn't manage it. That's a foul for, I believe, obstruction. So free kick to Aston Villa, won by Morgan Rogers. But Aston Villa, I mean, Aston Villa have literally... They've had chances. They've had chances. No particular... They haven't had any... They've only had one really good chance, which was Morgan... not Morgan Rogers, sorry. It was Ollie Watkins with the shot. But they just completely ballsed it up. It should have been 1-1, really, and then completely messed it up, and he hit it straight to the keeper. And then the next chance that Brighton get ends up being an own goal from Pau Torres. So not a great first half if you're an Aston Villa fan, it has to be said. Brighton third as it stands, closing the gap on Manchester City. Oh. Brighton fans are chanting, "Your city is blue" to Aston Villa fans. That's going to piss them off, isn't it? Here's Ollie Watkins, who turns, then turns again. Past players. Does want to play it. Ian Matson now to Morgan Rogers. Left-hand side, just in front of Fabian Hurtler's technical area. Great ball to the right-hand side. Matty Cash now. Swung in by Boubacar Kamara. And it's headed away. Not far, though. Ian Mason, edge of the penalty area. Running in. Goes to left. That's a foul in the penalty area. Surely, referee. I thought it was a penalty. VAR will check it, though. There is contact. I don't think there is contact, but I don't think it's enough for it to be one. I don't think there's enough contact for it to be a penalty, and I don't think there's enough contact for him to go down. Although I've just seen it again in slow motion. Baleba does catch the top of Ian Mason's foot. I still don't think there's enough to give a penalty there, and quite rightly, a penalty has not been given. VR decision, no penalty. There is contact there, but I just... He goes down a bit easily. He goes down quite easily. Bye! Yeah, I don't think there's enough there to really... I don't think there was enough there, really, for them to give a penalty. Corner came in, headed away, and then volley towards goal by... Volleyed away... Sorry, volley towards goal by John McGinn. And it went to... Where's it went to Whitehawk. I'm trying to think of one of the teams that's based near Brighton, or in and around Brighton. Oh no, sorry, it's gone to Crawley. That's what I should have said. What places are near Brighton? I know there's Chichester, there's Crawley. Brighton. Worthing, Eastbourne, Horsham, Bognor Regis, Crawley, as I mentioned. Home of, I think London's, is it London Stansted? London's, is it London Stansted Airport, which I believe it is in Crawley, in it. Stansted Airport's in Crawley, isn't it? I was like just north of Crawley, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. So which one's the... What's the one that's... Which one is it? So which one is it that's at Crawley? Gatwick. London Gatwick. That's the one. Getting me airports mixed up. Hello, Jack.
You right?
Hi. Yeah, I won't say. I won't say. I won't say.
Exporting my Hartlepool video, and then I've got Chelsea on in the background.
Oh, I was going to say when you were uploading that.
Yeah, no, I've only.
Izzy and Matson, low cross, and Villa are back in it. 2-1. I said there'd be goals for both teams in this game. Game on again. Ollie Watkins.
Oh, Villa scored. Oh, get in. Yeah, I need Villa to score a second now, Darryl. That's good news for Chelsea.
First goal for Aston Villa, scored by number 11, Ollie Watkins.
So, yeah, I've got Chelsea on in the background.
Yeah, mate. Ian Matson's on side, low cross, and it ends up being... Well, he's pretty much sliding for it, and it just about goes in the net. Mason, good cross. I think it's so Ollie Watkins and I believe is it Gasson who are both going for it. They end up falling over each other, but Watkins does get the shot in, and Aston Villa back in it. 2-1 game on. Yeah. The bad news for Aston Villa, by the way, is Marco Bizzo is now going to be the keeper for the moment because. Well, Marco Bizzo's the keeper today because Emi Martinez got injured in the warm-ups.
So, Emi will miss Arsenal because that's who
Well,
we got this weekend.
well,
Villa Park.
There's no guarantees. It depends on what the injury is.
Oh, yeah.
Union 0, Bayern 2. Thanks very much for coming. Harry Kane has scored in 24 minutes instantly. Just let you know, goal in the Premier League. It is Igor Jesus for Nottingham Forest as they lead Wolves by 1-0. Unlucky Rob Edwards. Right, and Rangers have equalised.
I actually thought Wolves would win tonight as well.
No. Mate, I knew Forest would beat them. I don't think Wolves will do well at all. Rangers have equalised at Dundee United. Dundee!
It's more that I'm wondering when the hell
Can we-
are they going to get their first win? They're going to win something.
By the way, can we...
And I know it's a good opportunity for Wolves tonight, but they're fucking it already.
By the way, it doesn't really make a difference. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie, Jack. Obviously, you're Chelsea lad, so it doesn't really make a difference whether Villa win or Brighton win, really, because if you beat Leeds, you go back to third anyway.
That's true.
Because of your goal difference.
All I know is that if those two draw tonight and we win, we'll pull away from both of them.
Well, not going to pull far away, though. Aston Villa. Aston Villa.
We need to win to stick with City, and also Arsenal's already 1-0 up because Mourinho scored again.
He's done well, hasn't he? So Aston Villa if they draw this game, will be on 25. If they win, they'll be on 27. Brighton are currently on 25 and they're winning, but if they draw, they'll be on 23. Chelsea win, they go on to 27, just behind Manchester City. So, apart from first place, the race for second is quite tight.
Yeah, that's what we need to do. If I'm going from the same logic for Brighton Villa, then I need Liverpool Sunderland to be a draw. But
oh dear, another man down injured.
I'd much rather Sunderland beat them, so I would much rather Sunderland be up here than Liverpool any day of the week, so that's that.
Well, a defeat for Sunderland means that United stay in the same place, but it would be... I would rather Sunderland got fucking beat.
Surely, I mean, I want the jinx for tomorrow, but surely you beat West Ham tomorrow. They're rubbish, Daryl.
Did you see how we were against Everton and Crystal Palace in that first half?
I think Everton are not a bad side. I don't rate West Ham.
Honestly, the Crystal Palace game, the first half, we just had... There was just nothing going for us. There was no momentum. No one was moving. There was no one putting them under pressure. Crystal Palace had a field day in that first half. And then the second half, we started to play with a bit more intensity, a bit more desire. We were actually making runs. We were closing them down. So we played a lot better second half. Playing like we did in the second half against West Ham, and we'll beat them. But playing like we did against Everton and the first half against Palace, and West Ham will beat us. So it's all down... I think really it's going to be based... I think it's going to be down to how United turn up. I think there's... Because if United don't beat West Ham, it's going to be another embarrassing home game for United.
They're two winnable games for you this week. West Ham at home and Wolves away.
Wolves is it's not the easiest place for us to go. We've had some bad results there in the past. So there was a man down injured for Brighton. I wasn't sure who it actually was, but I think he's back on the field now anyway. The referee's called him back on. Yankuba Minte on the right hand side now. 42 minutes nearly. 2-1. A cock-up from the corner from Marco Bizzo led to Van Hecker just about managing to scramble it home. And then obviously, well, Stefanos Tsimas picked up an injury, was replaced by Jack Hinchelwood, and 5 minutes later, he was through on goal. I think he tried to square it to Yankuba Minte, and the pass was deflected into the net by Pau Torres. And then, of course, Aston Villa got themselves back into the game in the 38th minute, I think it was, actually. Through Ollie Watkins. Yeah, absolutely. Aston Villa getting back into the game through Ollie Watkins. Ian Maitson winning the ball back, running into the penalty area, left hand side. Puts a low-driven cross across the face of goal, and Ollie Watkins manages to I think he slips as he's going for it actually, but he manages to almost slide it home. So Aston Villa back in the game at 2-1, but not being the best of first half from them. That's out of play.
Oh, scumbag is playing for Leeds tonight, and for Juve, because he's an ex-Chelsea man and he's an ex-scummer, Exeter himself.
And he's Welsh.
Yeah, and that as well.
Just to let you know that Nottingham Forest is goal I mean, they've took their time to do this. Nottingham Forest's goal has been disallowed by VAR.
Oh, that's mad. So this is our lineup tonight. Sanchez in goal, expected. Chalobah, Tosin, Badi's Chile, and Cucurella at the back.
Oh, you know what I call Adama Bayoyo? I call him tossing pancakes.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's better than calling him tossing off.
Yes, that's for Leandro Trossard, that is. And then you've got Esteban Gittins and João Pedro. And this is the game I absolutely wanted Delap to start in, is a game like this. He is.
Yeah, well, I suppose if he scores, he'll do Delap of honour.
I hope so. It's just anything to wind the Leeds fans up. It'd be lovely.
Yeah, because he loved scoring against them for Whippy, didn't he?
Yeah.
Here's Jan Cooper Minter. Brighton looking to end the first half on a positive note.
On the bench, Neto's on the bench, Palmer's on the bench, and of course.
Oh dear, Arsenal have got another defensive injury. Christian Mosquera now has left the field.
Oh, that's mad.
Dear. Added time wise, I think we're looking at about 4 minutes. Obviously.
Why couldn't go off on Sunday?
Obviously, you've got the goals. Obviously, VAR intervention. You got the injuries. Crystal Palace are leading Burnley by a goal to 0. That was inevitable. And it's Daniel Munoz. The referees indicate the minimum of. That's a pen. No, okay. Okay. Okay, then don't put the fucking. Just don't put the added time up, then. I'll just move that because I've got that in the wrong place.
No Caicedo because he's a tool, and no Lavia because he's still out. Right, we're underway. Come on, you Blues.
That's nice. Jack's a friend of ours and is also a Chelsea fan. They haven't put on the thing how much added time there is. Good old Sky Sports not doing it properly. How much added time is there? Oh, fuck me. Okay, thank you, Flashcars, for telling me. So it turns out... Oh, Kubaminto with a shot blocked. Right, now I know what it is because Flashcars has come up with it. There'll be a minimum of 6 minutes added time. 6 additional minutes. Added time brought to you by Darryl Johnson. A minute late because Flashcars said it. They didn't. Oh, they've put it up on the scoreboard. Way! About a minute later, they decided to put it on the scoreboard. Fucking tools, Sky Sports. Honestly,
oh, I didn't realise you were live, Darryl.
Can't they get anything right? Oh no. Well, mate, I wouldn't be doing the Aston Villa. I wouldn't be doing the goal announcements if I wasn't.
No, that makes sense. Oh, I was just checking YouTube. I was like, oh right, he's live. Fair enough. And Liverpool Sunderland's just kicked off.
By the way, mate, have you seen the background? Have you seen the Christmas thing that Harvey's created on the stream?
Oh yeah, no, yeah, it looks good.
It's canny, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah, it's canny.
But those graphics in general, like with the AVL and VHA, that reminds me of what BBC did for Match of the Day for the Euros.
Yeah, Harvey's quite clever. You mean the thumbnail? Harvey's quite clever with them.
Yeah.
He's getting clever with them.
Oh mate, he's clever full stop with graphic design.
No. I said, you know, with the graphics you've got, you would easily you'd probably get a degree in graphic design, but he didn't want to do university. Not gonna lie, it's hard enough going through school and college without even looking at university. So,
I mean,
because really, there's not. I don't think there's.
Another level, so that's that.
I don't really know if there's. I'm not sure how many options there is for universities to do graphic design in anywhere. There's, it's like with specific subjects, like with specific courses. There's only limited universities to do them. Like my sister wanted to do dance, I think, at university, and she did end up doing dance at university, but. There was either York, I think it was either York, Newcastle University, or the other good one was in High Wycombe. He's offside. He's offside. He's offside. Ha! Ollie Watkins missed anyway.
Palace have scored at Burnley.
Yeah, I did say that. Daniel Munoz.
Oh, did you? Oh, fair enough.
Ollie Watkins 1-on-1. Oh, he is just offside. It's the right call. He is offside, I believe. But he gets. It's a good ball through. Really good ball. Just didn't really exactly time the one. And he's 1-on-1 with Verbruggen, and Verbruggen does actually come out on top. Amazing save by Verbruggen, but what a waste of an opportunity, because had that gone in, VAR would have actually checked to see if it was onside or offside. And if it was onside in the end, it'd have been a goal. But, even if it's onside or not, you've still got to, as a striker, you still want to put it in the net, because it means they have to check VAR for it. Oh, good throwing, that! Brilliant throwing from Aston Villa, that. Oh, that was outstanding. Outstanding throwing from Aston Villa. Fucking wonderful, that. Throwing, hits Morgan Rogers, and goes out for throwing to Brighton. Do-do. Fucking useless.
Bogle got it out, cleared off from one of ours.
Oh, did he now? Bogle got it out, did he? Oh, I hope it wasn't in broad daylight.
Right.
You said it. Bogle, you said Bogle got it out. I was like, oh, really? If you just tuned in, you're watching Dazzer's Football Stand.
Oh, Darren England's the referee for this game tonight, Darryl.
And he's an arsewipe.
Yeah.
Andy Madley's the referee for this game, and let's be honest, he's not being great. Villa fans will be fuming, by the way, because the corner that led to the first goal was never a corner, because the last touch came off a Brighton player, and the ref gave a corner. Right.
Well, Leeds has got a corner right now, and Chelsea's got to defend this.
Corner for Villa. Just mute the mic. It's 1-0 Leeds.
You're joking me! Oh, for God's sake!
And it's 1-0 Leeds.
Ellen Road are absolutely erupting.
1-0 Leeds.
They're invading, celebrating their nuts off like they won the league. Bugger off!
Oh! That's in, surely! Is that not in? No! Goal wasn't given. Did it not cross the line? I thought it was in. We'll look at the goal line technology. 1-0 Leeds, and it's 1-0 Leeds, and it's Bayol with the goal. Well, Aston Villa thought it scored. Goal line technology said no goal. Here come Brighton. There's a shot straight to keeper. Whoa. Controversial first half. Let's have a look at the goal line technology. Is this in? No, it's not. But, doesn't matter. Aston Villa have equalised anyway. Ollie Watkins with 2 goals.
I would say class for Chelsea, but not class because Vigil has given Leeds the lead.
Bayol, I believe it's called. So we didn't see the goal, by the way, because what happened was because the corner came in, was headed towards goal, hits the inside of the post and hits the Brighton defender and comes away. So it definitely wasn't in. But then Brighton have an attack. The shot saved by Verbruggen. Straight to Marco Bezzo, and then literally in the space of 10 seconds, there's a ball forward. Ollie Watkins is in 1-on-1 with the keeper. 3 Brighton defenders trying to close him down, but he was just too quick. And he just drills it low past Marco Bezzo. 2-2 going into half time, it looks like. And Verbruggen has been booked for dissent. Equaliser for Aston Villa, scored in first half stoppage time by number 11, Ollie Watkins. There's a VAR check for potential offside. Oh, goodness me. As if we don't need any more drama in this first half.
Well, how many VAR checks has there been so far in Brighton tonight?
Well, I think that's like the third. Is it the second or third one? Goal given.
Because Leeds have had far more shots on target than Chelsea have so far.
VAR decision. Goal, no offside. Well, I'll tell you what. I said there'd be goals in this game. I said it'd be an entertaining game. And my God, I was right. What an entertaining first half. A bit controversial first half. 2 goals from Ollie Watkins rescues Aston Villa in that first half. And that means, as it stands, Aston Villa will be third with Chelsea losing to Leeds. Oh, well, fucking hell, what a first half.
If Liverpool win tonight...
Verbruggen was booked, by the way, for dissent. He was booked for dissent, by the way, but... God, what a crazy first half, eh? Oh, man. Love scoring against Brighton, by the way, Ollie Watkins. So, you know, Ollie Watkins was one of the players I didn't have to score. Oh, Bayern have conceded. Union Berlin have a goal back. No, it's a bloody penalty. Well, that was a crazy first half. Three decisions that 3 times things have been checked by VAR, I believe. I might be 2 or 3 times. I can't remember what.
I just come up on the score update on Sky Sports Premier League about Villa's second goal. It's so typical. You score a set piece against the team who's best at set pieces in Arsenal, and then concede one to Leeds.
Yep.
Thankfully, it's early days. So I don't want to get too carried away.
Yeah, it is early days. It's not a good
start because they've been by far the better side so far. Leeds.
Yeah, it is early days because it's only Wednesday.
And that as well.
Bart Verbruggen was booked after the goal for dissent. Not entirely sure what happened. Well, I mean, as far as first half score in the Premier League, that is probably one of the most entertaining first halves I've seen this season. 4 goals, 2-2, a fair bit of controversy. And if you missed any of the first half, here's what happened. The first goal scored for Brighton inside, I think 11 minutes. I'm not entirely sure what time it was again. But Brighton scored the first goal of the game. A cross came in from the right-hand side. And it was headed away for a corner. Only when we looked at the replay of the corner, when we looked at that replay, it turns out that the ball went out, was that the header away was actually deflected out by a Brighton player. So a Brighton player got the final touch on its way out for a corner, and the referee actually gave a corner. It should have been an Aston Villa goal kick. And then from that corner, Marco Bizzo makes a hash of it, and in the end, it's sort of scrambled home by Jan-Paul van Hecker. It ended up being 2-0. Stefanos Tsimas ended up going off injured partway through the first half. Jack Hinchelwood came on to replace him, and within 5 minutes of coming on, a beautiful ball over the top from Brian Gruder, by the way. I think he's been decent for them, to be fair. Great ball forward. Jack Hinchelwood running in towards the penalty area. Kept running. He tried to play it across the face of goal, I believe, to Yankuba Minter. But as he's played the pass, it's been deflected into the net by Pau Torres, completely wrong-footed Marco Bizzo. I'm reminded, by the way, that Martinez picked up an injury in the warm-up, so Marco Bizzo is in goal for Aston Villa tonight. Let's be honest, it's not exactly gone very well. But Aston Villa responded well. They had some opportunities. Ollie Watkins could have had a hat-trick, to be fair. One of the chances he had, he was literally, almost one-on-one against the keeper. His shot ended up straight at the goalkeeper. Should have done better with it. The goal that Villa scored, the first goal that Villa scored, I should say, Ian Maitson with a teasing low cross in the penalty area, across the face of goal. Ollie Watkins manages to slide it home, whilst also having what's his name? Evan Gesond trying to slide in at the same time and landing on him. Well, it was Ollie Watkins' goal. And then, of course, Watkins had another big chance. He was one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Good save by Verbruggen, but flag went up for offside. Looking at the replay, I think it might have been just marginally off, but it was tight. There's been 2 VAR interventions. The equaliser, of course, the main one. The goal line technology didn't even need to work, to be fair, because corner came in, was headed towards goal, hit the inside of the post, hit a Brighton player. I believe it actually hit the arm of the Brighton defender right near the goal line, so really it should have been a penalty in my eyes. But Brighton get the ball away in the end. They come forward, have a shot straight to the goalkeeper, and then literally long throw from Bezo, starting the counter attack. A long ball forward. I'm not entirely sure who played the long ball forward. If I have a look at the Morgan Rogers, it was Morgan Rogers with the long ball forward to Ollie Watkins. He just about stays on side. There was 3 Brighton players trying to catch up to him, but he was just too quick, and he drills it low past the goalkeeper right on the stroke of half time. It did get checked by VAR, but goal was given. So there was also a VAR check for a potential penalty for foul on Ian Martson about midway through the first half. In my opinion, he does catch the top of his foot, but I don't think there was enough for Ian Martson to go down like that and to get a penalty. I think Ian Martson goes down a little bit. I think he went down a bit easily, to be fair. So we've had an own goal, we've had some VAR intervention, and 4 goals. I'm not gonna complain about it. It's been a good first half. Let's have a look at the latest scores and also the stats from that first half. Brighton Hove Albion have had 5 shots, 4 on target, and Aston Villa have had 8 shots, 5 on target. So Aston Villa, marginally the better side. I did think they'd be the better side marginally, but credit where credit's due to Brighton. The first 3 chances they had, they scored 2 of them. Unai Emery on that equaliser took his jacket off and almost threw it onto the pitch. He almost threw his jacket onto the pitch in frustration when they equalised, because he thought it was a goal in the first place. But looking at the replay, it didn't go over the line, that first one. Half-time score, not half-time scores. Oh yeah, well, there will be half-time scores actually, and later scores. Half-time scores in the early kickoffs in the Premier League. Arsenal 1, Brentford 0. Goal from Mikel Merino, giving Arsenal the lead once again, as they look to go on to 33 points and remain 5 points ahead of second. Brighton to Aston Villa 2, as we know, in this battle between 5th and 4th. Said there'd be plenty of goals in this game. I went for 3-2 Villa. Burnley 0, Crystal Palace 1. Goal from Daniel Munoz, separating the 2 sides there at Turf Moor. And Wolves 0, Nottingham Forest 0. Igor Jesus scored for Nottingham Forest, but VAR decided it was offside and the goal was chopped off. Latest scores to tell you about in the 8:15 kickoffs. It's Leeds United 1, Chelsea 0. Goal from Bayo.
Nearly made it 2-0. Strauch only just hit it wide from a corner.
Bloody hell. Was it a corner that led to the goal? I don't know, who is Bayo?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, Bayol's the centre back. So it was the centre back who scored.
Nearly made it 2-0, so that would have been the other centre back.
What was it, literally a corner in the box and headed straight in?
Yeah, basically what we did on Sunday to Arsenal, Leeds have just done on us.
Oh dear. So Anton Stack got the assist for that. I'm just looking at the stats at the moment. Oh my God.
I hope I'm speaking too soon.
Leeds,
as it stands, this is Chelsea's worst performance of the season.
Leeds have had 6 shots and Chelsea have not even had a chance.
Exactly.
So not a good start for them. Liverpool, Sunderland is currently goalless at the moment at Anfield. Just having a look at the stats there. Liverpool with the only shots of the game so far. Only 2 shots in that game. That could be a ball fest, actually. in the EFL Trophy, by the way. Oh, buying a free one up. Thank you for coming. Harry Kane scored again. Crewe 1, Stockport County 1 in the EFL Trophy round of 16s. There is games in the German Cup, of course. Stuttgart Freiburg qualified, winning 2-0. Hamburg's 0-0 against Holstein, and Bayern Munich 3-1 up at Union, Avgates. And in the Scottish Premiership, Aberdeen 0-0 against St Mirren. St Mirren did score, but it was disallowed. Oh, so Harry Kane did get given a goal, but it turns out to be a second own goal. Celtic 1, Dundee FC 0. Dyson Maida with the goal. St Mirren did score against Aberdeen, but they got chopped off. Dundee United 1, Rangers 1. Falkirk 0, Motherwell 0, and Hearts 0, Kilmarnock 0. What's the Scottish table looking like then at the moment? Surely Hearts are... Oh, fucking hell. So Hearts have only lost once all season, but as it stands, are now level on points with Celtic. Celtic do have a game in hand as well, so Celtic level on points with Hearts. Hearts need to win, because Celtic do have a game in hand. The Premier League... some of the early games are just getting back underway. Arsenal Brentford's just got back underway, and so is Burnley Palace. In the meantime, we're going to go for a quick break. When we come back, we'll be going straight on to the second half of the game between Brighton and Aston Villa. A good match so far, 2-2 going into the break. Who is going to come out on top in the second half? Get involved in the live poll as well. You have until the 80th minute of the game. Just by the way, welcome to... That's Spanish. Maxime Levavasseur. Brighton love c'est juste une équipe de PD. That is... Oh, sorry, not Spanish. That's French. Une équipe. That's French. So, bonsoir. Could not be translated to English. Why couldn't it be translated to English? Why could it not be translated to English? Brighton loves... It's just a team of... What? Team of... I don't know what he's on about. Niall speaking Klingon again. Downtack FC Brighton. But Aston Villa. Yes. Good English, mate. Don't understand a word you've just said. Anyways, we're going to go for a break. We'll see you very shortly for the second half of this game. And we're back for the second half. The second half's already underway. Wasn't expecting it to. Wasn't expecting it to be back on that quickly. Here we are. Off again then, second half.
What are you thinking for today then, my friend? Not the same?
I think the weather's shit. Yeah, I forgot I said that.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
What are you thinking for today? What are you thinking of? What are you thinking today? I think the weather's shit. Oh, almost 3-2 Villa. Fucking hell. Another low cross. Brighton just about deal with it.
That's it, you away fans. Outsing their overrated home fans. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I never heard. I'm not gonna lie. I never heard your fans once.
We're brilliant away. We're rubbish at home, noise-wise.
But you're on about Chelsea or True or?
About Chelsea. Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say. I never heard the True or fans once. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
I mean, obviously,
that's really interesting.
I heard. Well, I heard you when you scored, obviously, but I mean, it could be because I was sat right behind the Hartlepool atmosphere.
Yeah.
Goal kick for Brighton.
That's really weird because I hardly heard the Hartlepool fans apart from the goals. Actually, apart from your corner, that's it.
Yeah, the Hartlepool's atmosphere. Where I was sat is where Hartlepool's atmosphere is. It's mainly just that section. It's mainly that section. It's that section in the corner mainly that's where all the atmosphere is. The rest of the stadium has no atmosphere. It's normally just that part of the stand where the ultras are. But they're fucking loud, I'll tell you that.
I'll tell you what, you will like my intro for the Hartlepool video, by the way, because I inserted Jeff Stelling to show us the conference. Because I knew it was about Hartlepool.
Unbelievable, Jeff. Jeff Stelling, by the way, is a Hartlepool lad.
Oh no, he loves Hartlepool.
Hartlepool fan. Although I'm not sure he likes them now with that bloody with the owner. Oh hello, here come Brighton. Oh boy! That's gone to London Gatwick Airport.
London Gatwick Airport.
Well, it's in Crawley, isn't it? Which isn't far from Brighton.
Oh yeah, of course it is. Yeah, no, definitely. If it goes further, it'll reach Heathrow.
I got the bloody airport wrong, by the way, earlier on. I was thinking, what's the airport called near Crawley? I thought it was London Stansted, but that's north. That's north of London. Ooh. There's been a couple of tackles flying in to start the second half. I wouldn't care. By the way, mate. That coat I was wearing, it was dry until I came to Hartlepool.
Yeah.
I'm just watching Jack's vlog of her Hartlepool against True at the same time here. I literally looked like I'd just come out of the shower there. I looked awful. By the way, I could see why you were struggling, by the way. Your defence is abysmal.
Different levels, your squad and our squad. I showed again on Saturday.
Hang on, what was that bit with the sunny?
Chelsea won. I think it's best David Webb's going to tweak against Bradford. Tweak against Bradford, so that's yeah.
I'm not going to lie, by the way. I've already gone 2-0 Bradford for Saturday.
Yeah, I don't
Because
blame
without Lauren to lie, I don't think you have much hope. Corner for Villa then, 50 minutes in, and that's shite. Truro got investment. Oh yeah, and they'll got decent money for getting promoted, but I don't think they're not going to. They do not have a team. I don't think they have they haven't got a team that's good enough for this league. They obviously got Jeff Cott, former EFL player. But you don't really have many. I don't think you've got many players that are National League quality other than maybe National League South quality. I mean, you got loads of players. Haven't you got loads of? Haven't you still got loads of players from? Haven't you still got loads of players from last season in the South Division?
Yeah. Well, that's just the thing with this season. And also, like, we've kept everyone apart from one player, but we've not hardly signed anyone either, and that's been our downfall this season so far.
By the way, did you like me? Did you like me waving and doing the wanker at you?
Yeah. No, that's great.
That was class. Oh, this is the goal, isn't it?
What annoys me is that a lot of these players used to play in the EFL. Luke Jeffcott being the prime example. He was at Argyle for a good 3 years and all that.
To be fair, though, Jeffcott is getting on a bit now.
He is, yeah. No, the one that's close.
And he doesn't start.
Our problem is.
I see you and Judge.
The player that was closest to EFL quality, we sold to Grimsby, so that was that, Jace Cabier.
Yep. I see you enjoyed Hartlepool's goal song.
Yeah.
Did he what's it called?
Has it taken on Esteval?
The Piranhas, isn't it? Here come Brighton then. If you just tuned in, thanks for joining us. Second half is Yakuba Minter against Ian Mason. Tries to put a low cross in. It's straight at Marco Bizzo. No subs made by either team at the start of the second half, it looks like.
Oh, he needs to come on second half. It's about time.
By the way, I'm sure you can agree, by the way, but the first half of that game, that Pools game, was abysmal. It was a really poor first half, to be quite honest.
I actually thought we played all right until you scored your second, and then that was it for us.
Well, you weren't great against Pools, it's got to be said.
I didn't think we played that bad, but we just couldn't finish, and that's been the story of our entire season so far.
I didn't even see the second goal. I was having a pee. I wouldn't care. It was a belter and all.
Basically, yeah, we were chanting Super Truro City. And
I know you overreact. You were
scored the second.
You were so peed off when they did that. Like, you couldn't have chanted Super Truro at a worse time.
That's what I mean. That's what I did.
Shit. Here come Brighton then on the right hand side. Low cross. Oh! I thought that was bloody hell. A Villa player tried to clear it away, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was gonna find its way into the net, but that was the bloody camera angle fooling me. I thought it was gonna go in the net, and in the end it went down for a throw. That was the camera angle bloody fooling me again. Throwing for Brighton Hove Albion then. I think it's going to be a long throw by Kadiolu. Is Kadiolu then? And offside! I got barged over on that third goal. I did. You know what's funny as well, by the way, is I went 3-1 Hartlepool.
Yeah, you did.
I did think you'd sneak a goal, and you did.
Santos just giving it away. Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Thankfully, Leeds' shot was wide.
Yeah, he blew for full time straight after as well.
Santos was shining against Burnley, and then different story at the moment at Leeds. Let's bring everybody up. He'll kick off big time at full time after this.
I do agree the match should never have gone ahead. But I'm not going to lie, it would have been, had the match not gone ahead, it would have been a little bit a little bit unfair on the Truo fans that made a long journey.
Oh yeah, admittedly.
But I think I don't think the Truo fans would have really complained much about it because it was an abysmal day. I mean, literally, I was stuck in Hartlepool for about an hour after the match because the train got cancelled, and it was absolutely, it was bucketing down. Ridiculous, honestly.
Admittedly, my title's a little
That's
bit...
a foul.
It's just a way where I know it can attention seek some Hartlepool fans.
How's the referee not giving a free kick there? I thought it was a blatant foul. Oh, hello.
Yeah, that's a yellow card. Good kid.
There we go. 1-0 Hearts. Have that, Celtic.
Stash. Thank you very much.
Stash. Who?
To be fair, Cucurella was looking for it.
Who's Stash?
Oh, for Leeds.
Oh, Anton Stach. Anton Stach,
is that
you
how
mean?
you pronounce it? Oh, okay.
Anton Stach, I believe. Anton Stach, I believe he's called.
I've always called him Statch because it reminds me
Statch.
of Moustache.
Statch.
Even though he doesn't have a moustache.
Welcome to today's Statch. Right. Anyways, back to the game anyway. So far 12 minutes and really no good opportunities really for either side. That's why I've not really commented. Been talking mainly about Hartlepool Truo because Jack's originally a Truo lad from Cornwall, obviously. So he's a Cornish lad. Lives in Plymouth, so supports Plymouth obviously as his local team. But it is also
basically Cornwall's most professional club over my whole life, basically, if you want to put it that way.
Well, you live there anyway, and his family are Chelsea fans.
My dad's a Chelsea fan. So
Well, his dad's a Chelsea fan, but your brother's a Wolves fan, which I'm sorry to hear about that.
But to be fair, my brother's 10 years younger than me, and I had no interest at Wolves at all until he actually got into.
Was he 16 now? Was he?
Yeah, now he's 16. Yeah.
Well done, he's 16 now. Right. 16? Right. Anyways. Just waiting for Minter and or Cash to score. Well, hopefully they can cash in for you. But I don't know if that's going to happen. Hey, if he scored, it would be Minte. Minte? Oh, sorry, that was shite as well. No, I mean, the second half's been poor. I think everything happened in the first half. I do think, though, Aston Villa will just edge it out in the second half. But you can all have your thoughts in the poll. Of course, thanks to those for joining us. Just an update. Oh, glad you liked the joke. I did as well. Actually, let's see. You know what? Let's see what Will Mackenzie thought of those jokes.
Well, that was fucking dreadful.
Wow. Thanks very much.
Play on.
Oh,
my God. Far too tame.
Did you know, by the way, I don't know if you knew, but Simon Bird is on the Argos advert.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know it was him until I heard the voice and I was thinking, oh, that sounds like Will Mackenzie.
That's never a penalty. So it's not enough in it.
Been no more goals to tell you about in the Premier League. Ball comes in, headed towards goal. Aston Villa have the lead.
Mad.
They've turned it around. They were 2-0 down, and it's 3-2. No, 3-2. Sorry, not 2. Whatever. Anyway, Villa have scored from the corner. It's headed in. I think it's Amadou Onana again. It's Amadou. Yeah, it's Onana again. He's got an absolute belter when we went to see Aston Villa play against Bournemouth. Scored that belter, didn't he? Well, he scored again for Aston Villa. Another big goal for Villa. Villa lead 3-2. The corner. I think it might be Matty Cash with the corner. It's a good delivery. Oh, that was a brilliant delivery from Matty Cash. In swinging corner. In the air to the back post. Amadou Onana. It's pretty poor defending, really. Poor defending. Onana leaps up. Heads it downwards. Bounces into the back of the net. And Villa, for the first time, have the lead from 2-0 down. I said Villa would edge this game. I said 3-2 Villa at the start of the game. Said there'd be goals in it. Having said that, I've been wrong in the past. So, but there you go. Amadou Onana, 3-2 Aston Villa. What a game. What a game. Third goal for Aston Villa scored in the 61st minute. Goal scorer number 24, Amadou Onana. Oh, could be 3-3. No. You what, mate?
That means Villa's third as it stands.
Yep.
Surely.
And 3 points ahead of yous. 3 points ahead of Chelsea.
They are. Well, put it this way, I'd rather Villa be ahead of us at least than, let's say, Liverpool, for example.
I will say though, if Chelsea do turn it around, they do go back to third on goal difference.
Oh, I know we do, but as it stands, we're not going to turn it around. We have been shocking so far tonight.
Yeah, so Aston Villa have had more shots in this match. 6 shots for Brighton, 10 for Aston Villa in this match. It's been a good match. I said it'd be a good game. The second half's not been great, to be fair, but that has certainly livened it up. And those Villa fans that have packed out the away end, the Villa fans that have packed out that away end, are singing their lay chant now. But here come Brighton looking to respond straight away. Good tackle, that. A Villa fans just joined. Lincoln Noega. Oh, that sounds Spanish. Noega sounds Spanish, although Lincoln sounds like an English name. We have a city called Lincoln.
And there's a car company called Lincoln.
Is there?
Yeah, there is, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know, actually. How's he still got the ball? How's he not gone down there? He did well to stay on his feet, but constant. It was just constant. Well, Yankuba Minter's getting fouled like at least 2 or 3 times by Morgan Rogers and still managed to stay on his feet. But in the end, the referee was like, yeah, I've seen enough of that. We'll give a free kick. And it is time to have a look at the poll again, ladies and gentlemen. 60% for Aston Villa, 40% for Brighton, 30 votes in total. And that is, was that 18? Was that 18? I think that's 18 votes to 12. And it's 2-0 Leeds, and it's Tanaka. Free kick for Brighton, swung in, and ooh, headed wide. Not going well for Chelsea tonight, is it?
What the fuck are you all doing?
Pushing in the penalty area, that'll be retaken. There was a player pushed down before the corner was taken, so that'll be retaken. Andy Madley just talking to Van Hecke and to Pau Torres. St Mirren are leading Aberdeen. Like, Aberdeen are poor. What's happened to Aberdeen? They are so shit. And again, what are they doing? Van Hecke and Pau Torres. Well, the corner comes in the end. It's headed to the right hand side. Yankuba Minter crosses it in. It's, oh dear, it was at the back post. I think it was Jack Hinshaw trying to head it towards goal. Heads it wide, but in the end, the Brighton player stopped it from going off for a goal kick. And I think it's a throw-in at the far side. Yeah, it's a poor header, that. But back forward for Brighton.
They're singing their lungs off now, the bastard home crowd.
Do you know what's funny? Is last time you played there, you lost 3-0. So history.
I know, and they outclassed us that game as well.
History repeating itself again, by the looks of it.
It'll be 2 in a row at Ellen Road as it stands.
Leeds are now out of the relegation zone. Thanks, Chelsea. That's them out of the relegation zone now. On the plus side,
In the league, 16th they are now.
16th. On the plus side, we're still only 3 points behind you, but you do have like 9 goals ahead of us on the goal difference.
Oh yeah, but even then, if you win tomorrow night, you're right behind us.
Right.
If we lose this tonight, we cannot afford to slip up again on Saturday at Bournemouth, and they've been dreadful their last few games as well.
I think there's going to be a substitution for... Is it a sub for Brighton? Oh, Danny Welbeck's on.
Every December, this team collapses.
Substitution for Brighton and Hove Albion going off is number 24, Ferdi Kadioglu. Coming on the field to replace him, number 18, Danny Welbeck. Here comes Danny Welbeck, everyone. Here he comes. The former Arsenal and Man United man himself, who loves scoring against United. He can piss off scoring against us again, but... Ball forward. Is the flag going to stay down? It should do. Ollie Watkins has the ball. Oh, that's a foul. That is clumsy. That's a definite yellow card. That's a yellow, surely. If he doesn't get a yellow card, Yankuba Minter, then he's very, very lucky, because this should be a yellow card, definitely. What? Oh my God, you are joking me. That's a yellow... That's... He catches him from behind, and he's not got a yellow card. I don't know how Yankuba Minter's not got booked there. That's a surprise. Was it Matty Cash with the assist, or was it John McGinn? Oh, fucking hell. Union 2, Bayern 3. Piss off, Union. Oh, 2 penalties. What is it with Bayern giving away pens at the minute? Is Matty Cash. Cross. Shite. Stockport have just beaten Crew Alexander on penalties. Mint is in the FPL. Yeah, but he should have been booked there. And he was lucky not to get booked. It's going to be 2 subs for Aston Villa. It's going to be Luca Dean and Yuri Tielemans entering the field. But the subs aren't going to be yet. Not doing the subs just yet. Oh, hello. Amadou Onana from distance again. Oh, it's nowhere near.
He gets it back and it goes back again. Stop it.
Now we're going to have the subs. Substitutions for Aston Villa leaving the field. Number 22, Ian Maitson. Coming on the field, number 12, Luca Dean. Wolves 0, Forest 1, by the way. Igor Jesus has scored again. And this time it has begun. Yep. Who else is coming off?
Absolute rubbish. Bullshit.
Also leaving the field for Aston Villa is number 44, Boubacar Kamara. Coming on the field is number 8, Yuri Tielemans. Oh, second ball's just been chucked onto the pitch. How's Morgan Rogers playing, aka the poor man's Delano Bergsog? I'm going to be honest with you, mate. Morgan Rogers, quality-wise, shits all over Delano Bergsog. Don't get me wrong, Delano's not a bad player, but Morgan Rogers shits all over him for quality-wise. He's outstanding. But in this game, nice. He's not been bad, to be fair. He has created some decent opportunities. He did get an assist for Aston Villa's equaliser. He was the one who got the long ball. He got the assist for He played the long ball forward to Ollie Watkins, which led to the equaliser. But he's had a decent game, to be fair, Morgan Rogers. Nice to see him playing well again. It was nice to see him playing in person, actually, when I went to Aston Villa as well. Didn't have the best of games there, to be fair. But he's been excellent. I think he's been really good for England. And he's been excellent for Aston Villa this season. So 3-2 to Aston Villa. We are just under 20 minutes away from the end. If you're at half time, can you turn your adverts off?
Oh yeah, sorry.
There's something called copyright that I don't want, thanks.
No, I didn't think of that. No, fair enough.
Just another latest scores update, by the way. 1-0 to Arsenal, 3-2 EU, obviously. Still 1-0 Palace, 1-0 Forest now for Igor Jesus. 2-0 to Leeds. And no goals in the match between Liverpool and Scunderland. And I'm calling them that because I can't stand them either. There's pretty much a hate-along, isn't it, that? Liverpool, Sunderland can't stand either of them.
And then you got one more. No, you got another hate along on Saturday because Liverpool go to Ellen Road.
Oh, well, I won't be watching that, mate. He's fouling him.
Sunderland Leeds is. I'm pretty sure Sunderland Leeds have each other on Boxing Day.
What about Sunderland Newcastle? That's next week.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I'm not going to lie. As much as I hate both of them, the Tyne-Wear Derby, oh my god, the Tyne-Wear Derby is always one of the most entertaining. It's one of the best derbies in England, I'm going to be honest. As much as I don't like either of them, you know, I don't particularly like either Sunderland or Newcastle fans-wise, you know, like, as a bother lad, obviously, but
I think Sunderland will beat them at home.
I wouldn't rule that out at all, to be fair. You know.
And Newcastle, apart from the cup game, they have an awful record in the derby.
Well, they don't have a good record at Sunderland. They have a better record at home. But yeah, Sunderland do always seem to do all right against them. Right, so yeah, there was a chance before that was almost deflected into his own net by Brighton defender, but out for a corner by the keeper. And it's an awful corner. It goes over everyone. And bye. And that corner, ladies and gentlemen, has gone to Chichester.
Probably more like Worthing. Chichester's a pumpy town, they are.
Well, Chichester's not. It's sort of in between. Well, it's sort of in
It's on the way, though, yeah.
It's in between Portsmouth and, you know. I mean, I said that one of the shots had gone to London Gatwick.
Oh, that is Brighton territory.
Because that's in
Crawley's territory.
Well, it literally, you can see the aeroplane. You see the aeroplanes taking off from their ground, Crawley's. You can see the aeroplanes coming in and out of the airport actually there, because it's just literally north of Crawley.
I saw that it was 2-0 to Brighton, and then when I was watching the Liverpool game, I saw it was 3-2 Aston Villa. I was like, what? Earth has gone.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, are you watching the Liverpool game at the moment? How are Sunderland playing at Anfield at the moment?
Sunderland should be winning.
Fucking Christ.
Well, I will say this,
from like 25 yards out.
We were literally.
If Sunderland score, that will make me feel so much happier about the monstrosity I'm watching. That is Chelsea Football Club right now.
You should.
Even more annoying, Jack.
To be quite honest, Jack, you should be used to it by now because you haven't been great last couple of games.
Do you know what's even more annoying? I had a free bet.
Oh, that's an error.
Chelsea.
That's an error, John McGinn. Oh, he tried to shield the ball and then lost it.
I disagree, Darryl. The last few games we've been brilliant, but it's such a Chelsea thing to do, to outclass Arsenal and then just do rubbish at Leeds.
Yeah, you still didn't beat them, though. And you still didn't win.
No, we still didn't win, but we were still...
John McGinn has to... John McGinn...
We were getting on a good run.
Yeah.
Outclassed Tottenham.
John McGinn has to get booked there for delaying the restart. He's deliberately kicked the ball away from. He's deliberately kicked the ball away from. Yeah, he's kicked the ball away from Lewis Dunk when he's about to take the free kick. That's a yellow card. Yep, yellow card given to John McGinn, quite deservedly, really. What a silly yellow card. Yeah. By the way, Harvey, I don't know if you knew, but bad news for Aston Villa. Emi Martinez picked up an injury before the match.
Oh dear, right,
So
yeah.
Marco Bizzo's in goal and they're still winning.
Do you know, thank God I had Emi Martinez on the bench for FPL then. I had Dean Henderson instead.
Oh, what? Oh, dear. I was about to say good ball, and then Yankuba Mintis completely ballsed it up. Mintis not been exactly... I don't think he's been brilliant in this match, Yankuba Mintis.
He hasn't been great for the last couple of games. So, yeah, look,
Daniel.
Wolves will still be on 2 points.
Here comes the Dutchman who spent all day... Here comes the Dutchman that spends all day doing his hair and leaves it at home. It's Daniel Marlin.
Yeah. Or as, I've been speaking to a couple of Aston Villa mates, they're calling it the Dutch R9.
Looks nothing like R9. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a good player, but he's not that good. Come on.
The way, in their words, the way he plays is like him. So there we go.
He has to take Esteval off second half because he'll get sent off the way he's going.
Oh, we got subs for Brighton as well.
I blame Maresca entirely for tonight so far. He's picked the wrong lineup completely.
Oh God.
Look, I'll break it down to you. Like, I don't mind the attack because this is the sort of game Delat would be up for. I don't mind the midfield because of Santos' performance at Burnley, but so far he's underperforming tonight. But I just don't understand why you're playing Chalobah as a right back. That's what I don't get.
Ugh, right back?
And you're playing Badiashile in the middle. I don't get it.
Substitution for Aston Villa leaving the field is number 7, John McGinn. Coming on the field is number 17, Daniel Marlin.
Like, I get it.
Substitutions for Brighton and Hove Albion.
But don't be this stupid like this.
Leaving the field for Brighton, number 17, Carlos Baleba. Coming on the field is number 34, Joel Veltman.
If we do lose tonight, praise
Oh, that should be 4-2. Oh, what a save. And it's in.
because Leeds have been up for this game well more than we have.
Just as I'm doing the subs, Daniel Marlin comes on the field and he scores with his first touch.
And they call in the Dutch R9.
Oh, come on, Sunderland. Please get a goal.
Goal for Aston Villa scored in the 78th minute by number 17, Daniel Marlin.
That's the only thing that will make tonight better if we lose, is if Liverpool lose as well.
I was actually in the middle of doing the Brighton subs and Aston Villa score. There will be let's have a look. No offside there at all. Perfectly fine. Yeah, it's a goal. So it's headed on by Watkins, headed towards goal by Gasson, I believe. Watkins is onside, I think. It's a great save by the keeper. And then Daniel Marlin turns it home. Does Amadou Onana get a touch on it at the goal line, though? No, he stretches with it, but doesn't touch it. So, 4-2 Villa, and it is Daniel Marlin. VAR is checking for potential offside.
Arsenal is still 1-0 up. Come on, Brentford, get a goal.
No, never mind. Goal given.
Yeah, go given.
Now, I was about to do the second sub for... I was literally about to do the second sub for Brighton, but that goal happened, and now I've forgotten who's gone off. So... right, that's who came off. Right. I'll do the double sub again then. Double sub for Brighton and Hove Albion leaving the field, number 17, Carlos Baleba. Coming on the field is number 34, Joel Veltman. And also leaving the field is number 8, Brian Gruda. Coming on the field to replace him is number 19, Charalampos Kostulas. And instead it's... and also leaving the field is... And it's 4-2. There you go. Right. Why do the goals always happen? Why does stuff always happen during the fucking subs? 4-2, by the way. Amazing comeback from Aston Villa. What a comeback from Villa. Brighton haven't even played bad. Brighton have not played badly at all. They've played all right, but they just can't find the they're just struggling to find that final pass. Aston Villa third in the Premier League, a point behind Man City, 3 points ahead of Chelsea. 3 points ahead of Chelsea, and now 4 points ahead. And they're now 4 points ahead of Crystal Palace, who have now climbed up to 5th in the league from 10th. From 10th?
Well, yeah, because it is so tight from third, no, even second actually, all the way down to like.
Oh yeah, no, they were 10th. Yeah, no, they were 10th. They were below Everton on 20 points, weren't they? They're going up to 5th in the league, mate. Honestly,
too many changes tonight.
I'm gonna be honest. Honestly, right, the gap between second and 10th is 7 points. Like, the European race is so open, it's anyone's for the taking now. It's anyone's for the taking at the minute. A point, by the way, favours United if Liverpool and Sunderland draw. United are down to 9th at the moment because of today's result, but we obviously play tomorrow. Win tomorrow and we go level with Chelsea, but obviously Chelsea have a... Yeah, but Chelsea have a much... Yeah, but United... We would need Chelsea to lose 2-0 and United to win by 9, so that won't happen.
I really wouldn't mind no matter the result anyways. I would just like to be on the same point.
Oh yeah, it'd be good to be in the... We'll be 5th if we win tomorrow, which would be decent.
Yeah, it'd be massive.
Here come Brighton looking to respond. Maxime de Kuiper puts a cross in, is blocked. And here's Lewis Dunk right near the halfway line. Well, I said there'd be plenty of goals for both teams. I went for 3-2. I didn't expect it to be 4-2. But it's been honestly, it's been a really... I will say it's been a really good match. Been a really good match. I'm a dickhead. Get me out of here. Oh, by the way, they showed... Oh, what a goal! Van Hecker again! Game on again, 4-3. Van Hecker with an absolute thunderbolt. What a strike.
Oh my, come on, get another one.
You know...
Mate, this game's been nuts.
By the way, I said... What did I say? Anyone who was in the stream at the start of the game, what did I say at the start? I said, I guarantee there'll be a goal outside the box. Although, actually, Van Hecker's goal is actually pretty much on the line, so it's not actually outside the box. It's just inside the box. First time finish. Hingelwood. Van Hecker, first time shot, inside of his right boot, into the, goes to the goalkeeper's right hand side, and it's a brilliant finish. 4-3, it's game on again. This is one heck of a game. Are we gonna have a repeat of the Man City game last night? Like,
Oh yeah.
fucking crazy. And now it's game on again. Van Hecker with 2 goals. Oh, Christ.
I wonder who would have predicted Van Hecker to score twice.
The third goal for Brighton and Hove Albion, and a second for number 6, Jan Paul Van Hecker.
Oh, Neto's coming on good. About time, as is
I'm not surprised he's coming on, Jack. I looked at the line.
Is he taking Esteban off? Is he actually? Please. Maresca, you beauty. You've done the right thing. He's taking Esteban off and he's taking Badiashile off.
Good. That's good.
You fucking cocked up, Enzo. You know you have.
It's alright, it probably won't make much difference though, will it? Let's be honest.
No, unless we somehow miraculously turn
Oh, sorry, I was meant to close the poll, by the way. I haven't closed the poll. So the poll's now closed. Poll's now closed. 31 votes, 58% for Aston Villa, 42% for Brighton. And Kylian Mbappe scores twice to end Real Madrid's winless run. They won 3-0 at Bilbao.
I hope so, because Leeds is our third.
Go on, shoot! It's oh!
In this rivalry game.
I don't know what they're appealing for. A yellow card's come out. I'm not sure it's been dished to. Well, it was a corner.
I get Esteban
That's deflect. It's
because he's been really good lately, but tonight he hasn't. has had a stinker. But Badia Sheila, I don't get why you started at all.
At least, Jack, with your manager, with a good player.
I can only...
Look at Slot.
Diego Gomez gets booked. Big argument. Two.
I get why he's done the changes so he can rest some of these players and rotate wise for Bournemouth on Saturday, so they can't always play every minute. But in a game like this, in a game against the club who absolutely despises our guts, I still want to see a really strong performance and team.
2-0 to Arsenal, by the way. Bukayo Saka in added time.
Oh, fuck's sake. Well, that's that. Well, we're 9 points behind Arsenal as it stands.
Unlucky. Double substitution for Aston Villa. Leaving the field is number 11, Ollie Watkins. Also leaving the field is number 29, Evan Gesson. Coming on the field, replacing number 10, Emiliano Buendia. Also coming on the field is number 26, Lamare Bogada. Well, what's going to happen now then?
One of the most terrible goals I've ever seen.
What annoys me as well is that City conceded 4 last year and they still won the damn game.
Yeah, but that's because... You know why, mate? It's because they scored 5.
Exactly.
But it also shows that defensively they are still trying.
Oh, I forgot
Exactly my point on
I forgot to grab my plate of apples. Oh, I'll have it after the stream.
I was getting confident because I was seeing how open City's defence was, and then
We'll get through this game and then I'll go and get it. I'll go and get it
Like I
after
said,
the
if
game.
we lose tonight, I'm hoping it's the one-off because people are asking me at the moment after the Arsenal game, "Oh, Jack, what a performance!" Question for you: are you in the title race? And I've just said exactly what Matisse said on YouTube.
No.
Ask me again at the start of January when we play Man City away. That's my answer.
At the moment, no.
Because that's the halfway point of the season. Man City away.
At the minute, probably not at the minute. By the way, big game on Saturday. Aston Villa play Arsenal at Villa Park. That's going to be a cracking tie. You've got a tough game as well on Saturday because you're going down to Bournemouth.
Well, we have to beat them because they've been rubbish lately.
Yeah, but they're also one of your bogey grounds because you don't have a good. Well, you
50-50 against Bournemouth.
you lose a lot. You do lose a lot of games against Bournemouth.
It's 50-50. One game we'll play amazing against them, the other game we get dicked.
Yep. Brighton looking.
Jesus, Leeds were nearly 3-0 up.
Oh, here come Brighton. I would love Brighton to equalise. It would be amazing if Brighton equalised. It would just be funny. It would be quite amazing fun. It'd be amazing to watch from a neutral.
Just showing up all that praise from that Arsenal game, and then this.
Final couple of minutes. Brighton looking to equalise. Hinshelwood. Oh. Not lead far at all. Still with Brighton. Back of the halfway line. Thumped forward. Headed on. It's still in there. Danny Welbeck completely scuffs his shot. There's a man down injured in the penalty area though, but the game's not going to stop. It's not a head injury, so it doesn't need to stop.
Yeah, it's not an injury, just carry on.
Diego Gomez to the right hand side. How much added time is it going to be is a question really. When it was 4-2 I thought it'd be game set and match. Well, I didn't say game set and match, but I thought it might have been game set and match. Never. But Brighton do not give up. A cross comes in, it's headed straight to the goalkeeper, but we're going to go into added time soon. And my God, what a crazy match this has been. Do you know, I had a feeling, I was thinking to myself, do I do a stream tonight? And if I do, which game do I do? I thought, you know what, Brighton Villa's 5th versus 4th, that's bound to have goals in it, so I went for it. What a good decision.
Yeah, that was a very good decision.
You know, by the way, if I didn't go to Thornaby yesterday and I was streaming a Prem game, I would have done Bournemouth Everton because everyone would have done City. That would have been the wrong choice.
What?
So, we're going into added time. How much added time will it be, though?
Here he goes, Mo Salah. On the slide.
Okay, promising.
Oh, same again. Ooh. The fourth official has indicated a minimum of 6 minutes at a time. 6 minutes at a time.
Get in, Neto, you beauty!
There's one.
Okay, that's something. That's something. Come on, keep it going, boys.
Game on now.
I swear to God, if we repeat what Villa did, I will take it.
That's a goal kick. Whoa.
To be fair, Leeds' defence should have done so much better there at the same time.
Oh yeah, that is poor. But Neto's got away with it. Fair enough.
Oh, who cares? A goal's a goal.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
Pedro Neto has put the ball in the netto.
Yeah.
Full-time score at the Amex Stadium. Arsenal 2, Brentford 0.
So they're back to 5 points clear.
Don't like Brentford.
Still only 1 defeat out of 14.
Yeah.
And Arsenal continue their unbeaten run at home as well.
It shows why they are the favourites at the moment.
That shows why they are top of the league.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Likely to be, yep. No defeat at home, only 1 defeat away. So there's still... That's 6 home wins. That's 6 wins and 4... That is 4 home wins on the bounce of Arsenal. That. 4 home wins on the bounce. And yet another clean sheet.
That's a yellow card for Lafay. Yep, it is.
Mate, Aberdeen can't even beat St Mirren. They are shit.
Are Sunderland still playing a better side, Harvey?
It's been mostly Liverpool on the ball in the second half. But
I'll tell you something, by the way. If you support either of these teams, do not turn off now because we don't know what's going to happen here.
Oh, side netting.
Another full-time score, Burnley 0, Crystal Palace 1. That goal from Daniel Munoz has won the game for them.
that's it out to 4.
Ah, they're playing at Turf Moor, so what have Flash scores put? Palace, Turf, Claret out of their own backyard. Palace, Turf. Oh. It's Turf Moor, isn't it? It's a shame. It's a shame. Gurf and Turf don't have Turf Moor as their ground on FIFA. Be funny. Brighton still pushing for an equaliser. Can they get it though? Maxime de Kuiper. Oh, he's lost it. Wolves 0, Nottingham Forest 1. Unlucky, Rob Edwards, you fucking shite. Daniel Mallon's gone for goal. Oh, Verbruggen was off his goal line. But Verbruggen manages to get it before it went in. And he gets an attack off and running again for Brighton. Bloody hell. Daniel Mallon almost scored. Mallon almost scored from 40 yards there.
Yeah, thank you.
Here come Brighton.
I hope Brighton can score another.
Ball in.
That'd be
Oh,
brilliant.
shoot. Oh my, what a save. What a save. Oh my goodness me.
Wow.
Who was it with the shot? Oh. Fucking hell. It was Costulas with the shot, which then came off another Brighton player, and Bezo with an outstanding piece of goalkeeping. It's a corner for Brighton.
What is that clearance, man?
Yes, I did, and your prediction was completely wrong, mate, because it's 4-3. I went 3-2. I thought it'd be a close game.
God. Kevin Phillips is in the Sunderland away end.
In the box from the Brighton corner. And oh, it's headed wide by Danny Welbeck.
See that Kevin Phillips is in the Sunderland. That's brilliant.
Now what?
God, okay, thank God. But still,
Now what's
that is
happened?
so poor for defending.
Who does it come off? It comes up. Oh my God. So Costulas goes for the shot. And Danny Welbeck diverts the ball towards goal. An outstanding piece of goalkeeping. But then from the resulting corner, He's headed it towards goal and it's gone wide. Hello, Nicola. 1 minute.
Very lucky that's been chalked off because that defending was all over the place.
1 minute left of this game. And Brighton's still pushing for an equaliser. One last chance back. Marco Bizzo, by the way, has been booked for taking too long. So he's been booked for time wasting. Always the goalkeepers that get booked, isn't it? Long ball forward. Headed away, not Fardo. Both teams doesn't for the ball. That's a foul and a free kick to Aston Villa, and that will probably be that. Aston Villa heading third as it stands. And it's it's all getting a little bit fiery on the field now. Two players having a bit of a heated argument. I think pretty much this free kick will be taken and then Villa will have won. I'll take this off because we've played the allotted 6 minutes.
Headed in, cleared away.
Play on, get up, you bastard.
And that's it!
And into the keeper's hands. Man, what a win for Villa.
Final score here at the Amex Stadium, Brighton and Hove Albion 3, Aston Villa 4.
Very good win for Villa.
What a great,
Man,
what,
it's been unbelievable.
gotta say, what a brilliant game. What a really good game that was. 7 goals, 2 goals for Van Hecker, 2 goals for Ollie Watkins, a goal for Daniel Marlin, a goal for Amadou Onana, an own goal from Pau Torres. A brilliant game, but Aston Villa come away with the 3 points and they are third in the league as it stands with Chelsea 2-1 down at Leeds. Oh,
3-1 down to
freaking hell. Kilmarnock have just equalised at Hearts. Oh, thanks for the £10, Nicola. Merry Christmas. Yes, happy Christmas as well. Thanks very much.
Blowing that shot, blocked.
Well, that was just a crazy game of football.
Oh, what's Canati done? Here we go, Robbie.
By the way, Chelsea. I've just seen the stat. By the way, Chelsea haven't won in 42 games when going behind.
No.
If Chelsea go 2 or more goals down, they've not won in 42 games. I've just turned on to Liverpool Sunderland for the live hate-along because I can't stand either. Yeah, thanks very much, everyone. Indeed, crazy game.
Oh, you bastard.
Crazy game, really crazy game.
That was a buy moment, that one, from Liverpool.
Oh right, is it gone to Bradford, mate?
It's gone to Wakefield instead.
Oh, I tell you, mate, honestly, if Liverpool get beat, I will actually laugh. Well, there you go. That's that then, ladies and
If
gentlemen.
Liverpool get beat, it'll make me feel so much better about this monstrosity tonight so far.
Well, then, gentlemen, thank you very much indeed for tuning in. If you did miss any of the, and if you did miss the game, of course, then probably tomorrow I'll put the either later on tonight or tomorrow I'll put the timestamps for all the goals. 7-goal thriller, really entertaining game, and I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I have. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on Friday night for Hull City versus fucking hell, Sunderland at the Post. We'll see you on Friday night as myself and the famous Daddy bring you live coverage of Hull City versus Middlesbrough live in the living room. See you Friday. Bye bye.